Okay, we're going to show you how to find the tenants that are late and what you need to do to follow up with them. So what I'm going to do is get into QuickBooks, which should be here on the desktop. You're going to create a report to find out who the late tenants are. If you go to Company and Financial, go to, Customers and Receivables, go into Accounts Receivables Aging Summary. This will show you all of the late tenants. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this and export it into an Excel document. That way we can save it on the desktop and reference it later. Okay, so here it pulled up all the late tenants and what they owe. And what we're going to do is the negatives are people that have paid in advance. And the ones that have, say, $1 are those we have collections against. Just kind of reminds us that we have collections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the $1 out and all the negatives. Kind of clean it up a little bit. And these two I don't need to follow up with. So here are all the people that are late on their rent and we need to collect from. So now to find the phone numbers of the tenants, what you'll do is you'll go into the search menu, type in tenant list. There it is. And here it is. Here's the property, here's the tenant, and here's their phone numbers. And I put little notes in here to show, just kind of show you some notes, like this person pays $200 a week, this person pays half on the first and half on 15th. Okay. So this is just to reference phone numbers, and if you need to find someone in here, it's in alphabetical order. Actually, it will be in alphabetical order. I'll get that corrected. But if you need to find someone, just push Control F and then type in their name. If you need to find the Cooks, you'll find, and it'll highlight it for you. So there's their phone number. So then when you call them, you go back into the late tenant list, and you've got a note section here. So if this person says they're going to pay half on the 6th and half on the 12th, then just notate that. And that way when we go back in here and reference again and follow up, we know that if they haven't paid on the 12th, then we need to call them again and do that on all of them. If you left them a message, just put left message, and then anything else that would be relevant here. And then what you're going to do is when you do go back and follow up again, you're going to go into the accounts receivables again and find out who hasn't paid. So if someone's paid and I've entered that in, then it'll wipe whatever their total is off of there, or if they make a partial payment, it'll wipe that part of the payment off of what they owe. And then we need to follow up with them again. So I believe that's it. Just make sure that when you do the numbers here that you go ahead and save it onto your desktop so that you can have it for future reference. Just name it late tenants or whatever you want to. And that's it for collecting rent.